Hey, oop, I'm crooked. I'm always crooked. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's a stand. If you pop on, say hello. Did y'all miss me? I'm so excited to be here, you guys. I was talking a little bit with your director, Jordan, and we were just talking about all kinds of things. And we were talking about pyramid schemes, right? Hey, Jordan. Talking about pyramid schemes. And I was like, that is one thing that is like hot for me. Hey, Brittany, it is hot for me when it comes to people talking about Scentsy being a pyramid scheme, and I want you guys to be equipped, okay? I want you to know what to say. I want you to know what to say to people because, as nicely as I can put it, they're uneducated and they're ignorant. That's as nice as I can put it. Because pyramid schemes are illegal in the United States. First off, so there's that. Scentsy is a legit business. They have a corporate headquarters, right? They've got people in headquarters that answer the phones for us, for our customers, for all kinds of people, all right? So it's a legit, there's a building, like it's a legit business. It's not just something made up and thrown out there to the wind. If you look at your workstation, actually, I wrote it down. Scentsy was just named for 2021 in CEO World Magazine and one of the top 100 best medium-sized workplaces. That's huge. That's huge. World, okay? CEO World Magazine, all right? So, yes, well, Brittany, here's the thing. I'm literally going to just help equip you and just give you ideas. And I'm gonna be honest, when people say things like that to me, I don't have time for it. I really don't. So, bye. See you later. You can keep thinking that, but, Karen, you working your 9 to 5 is a pyramid, but you can't pick where you're at on that pyramid. Do you not have a boss, Karen? Right? Like, do you not have a boss? Does your boss not have a boss? Okay, that's a pyramid and you're just stuck there making the same amount of money and you can't grow. You can't sit there and say, I'm in control of my income. No, you're waiting on someone to give you a promotion. That's a pyramid. Anything's a pyramid. All the things are pyramids. Good Lord. All the things. So, everything is a pyramid. The cool thing about Scentsy is you literally get to pick. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Do you want to be at the top? Do you want to stay where you're at? What do you want to do? And just so you know, it's a fair playing field. You can make more than your sponsor. It just takes the work, okay? Like it really just takes the work. So I know that pyramid schemes and multi-level marketing, which is what Scentsy is, they can look very, very similar, but they're not, okay? They're not. Because, like I said, a pyramid scheme's illegal, okay? You make an investment in something, you get nothing in return. My husband and I have actually done this. We were tricked into something, okay? We're so young, oh my gosh, I think we were like 22, 23. So young, tricked into something. Someone's like, there's this great business opportunity. And my husband's like, yes, I love it. We don't know anything, we're like, okay, yeah, we want to make more money. We're young, dumb, and stupid. Let's do it. And we invested in something. We never ever saw a return on our money. Never made our money back. That person took off with our money and did what they wanted to. That's a pyramid scheme. They got us to sign up for something, right? And took money from us. We got nothing in return. And they got paid off of what they took from us. That's a pyramid scheme. Okay, been there. Scentsy's not that, all right? So you have to literally recruit somebody in a pyramid scheme to make money off of that person. There's no goods exchange. There's no products. There's no happy customers. None of that, okay? There's none of that when it comes to a pyramid scheme, all right? We sell products. We sell products people love. They are obsessed with them. They are amazing. And that's actually one of Scentsy's, Scentsy's mission is to bring value to the world by providing industry-leading, family-friendly business opportunity by selling creative, artistic, right? High-quality products. That's literally in Scentsy's mission statement right there. That will warm the heart, enliven the senses, and inspire the soul. That's Scentsy's mission statement. High-quality products. It's not like people don't receive anything. We know this, right? Absolutely. So, you do have to invest when you get into Scentsy. Actually, you don't. I take it back. You don't have to invest. People can join for free, can't they? If they do a party first, they can join for free. And that's another thing. They can literally join for free, and that party all that commission from selling a product, right? They get a portion of the product. All that commission goes into their pocket. And they didn't pay anything. They didn't invest into anything. So that's one huge reason we're not a pyramid scheme, right? And you're right. You invest in yourself in this business. You are 110% right. You invest in yourself. Absolutely. Because yeah, even if you choose to purchase a kit, right? You just purchase goods. It's like you going to the store and purchasing a bunch of stuff, only now you have stuff where you can make money, right? You've got stuff that you just bought for yourself, and if you work it, you can make money. It's not like you just went to Walmart, bought stuff, and now you're like, I have all this stuff. What are you making money off of? Nothing. I mean, I guess if you sell it, you can make, if you sell what you just bought. But I mean, like, it's only going to get you so far, right? With Scentsy, the sky is the limit. There's no ceiling income. There's no limit to how much you can make, okay? So think about that too. Pyramid schemes don't have customers, right? There's no good that has a profit to it for them to sell. There's no good for them to hold on to. And if they do, it's a crappy good. Let's just be real. But we have to sell a product, which is one thing that's really cool, is because if you're an essential consultant just starting off, right? Or we'll say certified. Certified because certified is when you get the 5% extra commission for life. Doesn't matter what your title is from there. You still have that same 25% commission, right? But if you have 25% commission and you're a certified consultant, and it's not hard to get certified, then you are a star consultant. You still are making that 25% commission. But if my certified consultant sells 2K, right? And my star doesn't, this person has the same opportunity to get a higher check as this person, as someone at the top of the company. It's still the same. They still have the same opportunity to make just as much money depending on how much they sell and how hard they work, okay? So that's super cool. There's not, oh, you get extra commission because you're up here. No, you can get extra commission if you sell 2K. You can get extra commission if you sell 2K up here. It's a level playing field when it comes to that aspect, which is amazing, okay? It's amazing because you can literally come into Scentsy at any point in your life, right? Scentsy's been around for how many years? You can come in at any point and you can still make more than your sponsor. A pyramid scheme, you have to be in from the ground floor. You can never make more than the person you joined with. You can never ever make more than that because you have to be in from the ground floor in order to make some good money. Okay? That's a huge difference. Huge difference. The people joining a pyramid scheme do not represent the company. Isn't that interesting? They're not walking around in gear that says their company's name. They're not selling a product, right, that they love and they believe in because they don't represent the company. They're just buy-ins. That's what that is. They're buy-ins. There's no, I'm going to represent this company. I love it. I've got the sticker on the back of my car. I'm doing all the things. I got my wax right here because I'm warming it. Look, I even have my little fan diffuser by my computer. They're not doing any of that, okay? That's a huge, huge difference, okay? So the person above you in a pyramid scheme is going to make more money than you could ever make, number one, right? And they're going to make money from what you sell. You're not really, I mean, some people are selling goods when they're in pyramid schemes, yes, but for the most part, it's not. Or it's crappy quality, like I said before. But they're making money off of what you sell. Scentsy, we don't do that. And that's one thing I love about Scentsy. We don't do that. We, like, at all. I cannot make more off of what you sell than you. That would be silly. That would be very silly. If they said, okay, Brittany, because you're here, Brittany, you get 25% commission on this, right? Anya, because Brittany sold this, you get 30% commission. That's not how that works. No, that's not how that works at all. I can never. If you look at our compensation plan, keep it on my desk, okay, right here. If you look at our compensation plan, if Brittany is selling across, it says commission from PRV, across the board, it is the same except for when you're an essential consultant, right? Which you have to sell $1,000 to be a certified consultant. That, if you put in the work, is so doable. So doable. And you have for whenever. There's not a cap on it. Scentsy's not like, you've got to do it within your first 3 weeks or sucks to suck, but you're at 20% commission for the rest of your life. No, you literally have whenever you want to. Like, as you can get there as quickly as you want to or as slow as you want to. It's up to you because it's your business, okay? It's literally the beauty of the Scentsy business model. It's fantastic. So if you sit here though and you look, and you say, okay, well, I am this is Dusty, certified consultant, and I'm making 25% commission. If you go down and you look over here, okay, you look over here and say that you're a certified consultant, but your sponsor is a lead consultant. Nowhere down this plan does your sponsor make more than you do. No. And they don't take your money. That's not how that works either. Your sponsor's not taking your money. Your sponsor can only get paid from their team, right? And it's not getting paid I don't even know how to say it. Like, it's not getting paid from your team. It is basically a bonus saying, hey, good job, you did the work, but you have to hit all of your points first, okay? So for me, I am a star director. I'm paid at title, all right? So Anya, good job on having at least 500 PRV. That's number one. I have to sell at least 500, just like every other leader in the company. That's another thing that's amazing. You do not have to sit here and sell oodles and oodles and oodles to be awesome, to be a rock star, to promote. It's the same. You hit lead, you have to have at least 500 PRV by yourself. If you're looking to promote to director, you have to have at least 500 PRV by yourself. Of course, our directors are super bomb and like they're always shooting for at least 2K, if not more. Like, it's amazing, okay? They're on fire. It's great, but you don't have to. But you do have to work. You have to work. Like, you can't get any bonuses from Scentsy saying good job if you don't do the work. So for me, I've got to have my 500 PRV by myself. I have to run my own business, okay? Then next, I have to make sure my team, my group are hitting numbers also, because when you're a director, you have team numbers, which is your like people you've sponsored, and then you have your group numbers, okay? The group numbers is everybody under everybody, all right? But here's the thing is if you look on our compensation plan, it says when you go down to bonuses, frontline lead consultant TWV bonus, okay? We're not getting paid off of the group. So Jordan is a director. When Jordan has her own director, right, a director that she sponsored, Jordan is not getting paid off of that director's group. She's getting paid off of her team, her personally sponsored people, and not paid off of, but paid from. The bonus comes from the people she has sponsored. That's it. And even now, Jordan as a director, right, Brittany, you as a lead, if you sponsor someone, this is the person you sponsor, and they sponsor these 3 people, okay, you are getting paid from the team. It's not the big group. It's not all these people down. No, you're getting paid from your team, okay? So keep that very clear. It's your team. You're not getting, I think for me as a star director, once I hit all of my things, okay, but my team has to hit what? We're at least 6,000 TWV, okay? My personally sponsored people. So what does that mean? That means that I have to train them up. I've got to put in the work to show them how to get to the next level if that's what they want to do. I've got to put in the work to show them how to make money, how to party, how to sponsor, how to do all these things so that their team is growing too. If I'm not showing them anything and keeping this all to myself, that number's not going to hit it. Like, they're not going to hit their numbers. They're not going to hit the numbers, and I'm not going to help them hit their numbers, and that's where the problem comes in. So that's another reason Scentsy's not a pyramid scheme, okay? But not only does my team have to hit a number, our whole group has to hit a number. Our whole group has to hit at least 30,000 GWV for me to be paid at title, which means, okay, Anya, good job. You hit all your numbers, right? But now you get a bonus from Scentsy that says, good job, Anya. Thank you for taking care of your team, for helping train people, for raising people up who want to be leaders, for pouring into your team. All those late nights, writing PRV cards, those late nights, checking in on teamies, making sure they're okay, training up new people, asking them if they have any questions, showing them how to do their launch party or doing their launch party for them, right? Coming on team pages and doing training, setting up meetings, all of those things. Thank you so much. okay? In the corporate world, it is called a spot bonus. When you work exceptionally hard, they give you a spot bonus. It's not taking from anybody. You don't think there's team leads? In the corporate world, there is. They have teams. My husband has a team. Oh my gosh, he's in the Army. They have a team, right? They have a team, and there's someone who's leading that team, okay? And that person will get a spot bonus. Good job. You worked exceptionally hard. Here's a spot bonus. It's not taking from the rest of the team. It's not like, hey, Brandon, give me some of your money. Jordan, give me some of your money. I'll take some of that. I'll take some of that. Absolutely not. You get to keep your stuff, right? And then Scentsy says, here, good job. Thank you. Thank you for showing them the way. Thank you for pouring in the time, putting the love in, and loving your team. That's what Scentsy does, okay? And if you go down the compensation plan, okay, it's never more than what you are making. Never, ever, ever, ever. Scentsy's not like, okay, let me give you more because no, that's not how that works. It is literally a portion, okay? So for me as a star director, my essential and certified teamies, when I am paid a title, which means I've put in the work, right? Scentsy takes all of the essential and certified teamies and they say, okay, Anya, good job. Here's an extra 9% on top of what you've already made. Here's an extra 9%. Because you raise them up. But that 9% comes from what? It comes from their TWV. Not the GWV, it's not the same. So for some of you, it's the same right now. Your TWV and your GWV looks exactly the same. Once you hit director and you have directors, it does not look the same. It's completely different, which is why I have to have 6,000 TWV as a star director and 30,000 TWV or GWV as a star director. They're different numbers, okay? Every job I've had has a team leader. They make an additional when the team succeeds. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. And why is that? Well, I mean, because in anything, right? Let's look at being a mother. Am I getting the same exact stuff as my kids when I'm teaching them things and leading them up and doing No, sometimes mommy gets a cup of mommy juice at night. You don't get a cup of mommy juice, now do you? No, go to bed. Right? Because I've done the hard work all day, okay? And it's the same thing for you. When you become a leader, it's the same thing. It's like, you know what? Thank you for leading up your babies. And like I told my directors, I'm like Mama Bear. So when I see my team struggling in some way, I'm Mama Bear, right? And I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm Mama Bear. I'm going to take the heat for this. I'm going to take the brunt of this. I'm going to teach you all the things. When you're struggling, now go ahead and go relax. Go ahead and go relax, but I'm going to teach you how to get to where you want to be also so that you can be Mama Bear. I'm not just going to leave you out there. No, if you want something, let's work to be Mama Bear together. Come on. Or Papa Bear if you're a guy, all right? So think about that too. And I'll also tell you this. If Scentsy was a pyramid scheme, you would make more of a percentage when you lead people up higher. Does that make sense? For me, right, 9% from Scentsy as a bonus for my essential and certified consultants, okay? Now, if we go down to my suite directors, whom I love, it's 3%. It's 3%. It would be opposite if it was a pyramid scheme because they would want you, right, to have more money from those at the top so that you're not sitting here trying to build anybody. Or you would want to build all the people even harder, I guess, because you'd want to make more money. So really, for me, if I was like, I really, really want to make more money, I'm going to recruit all the people and I'm not going to teach them a darn thing, and they're just going to sit there. And then I get 9%. Thank you, Scentsy. No. No, that's not the thing because it's not what Scentsy teaches us to do. They want you to build up leaders, right? And not leave people there. Yes, okay, the percentage goes down, absolutely, but why? Why does that matter? It matters because you want people to have what you have, right? You want them to have what you have. So that is super important to remember too, okay? You want people to get to the top with you. You don't want to just sit there and be like, nope, I'm at the top. Bye, see you guys, good luck. No, there's room for everyone at the top when it comes to Scentsy. And that's also a huge, huge blessing, okay? Huge, huge, huge. All right, so I want you guys to also think about the spot bonuses, okay? Think about that. And exactly what Brittany just says, every job she's ever had has a team lead, okay? Think about those things. And also remember that, like, when you get those bonuses from Scentsy, you have, like I said, you have to put in the work. Scentsy doesn't give you bonuses if you don't put in the work. You have to personally put in that work too, right? So, like, when you think about Whitney has a sponsor, right? And if that sponsor shows up, then okay. If that sponsor doesn't show up, then okay. Whitney's making more, even though that's Whitney's sponsor. She's making more than her sponsor. Why? Because she put in the work. Does that make sense? That sponsor shows up or not, that's neither here nor there. Whitney put in the work to be an SSD, and she out-promoted her sponsor, which is, you cannot do in a pyramid scheme, right? And she's making more than her sponsor. That's possible with Scentsy, which is a huge reason we're not a pyramid scheme. All right? Next, social selling has been around for so long, you guys. I think like over 160 years off the top of my head. Off the top of my head, it's over 160 years. I remember my great-grandmother selling things from her home when I was little. You guys, this is nothing new. It's a genius business model. Why? Because you literally have very little startup costs. You don't have to have a brick and mortar store. You don't have to worry about all the inventory. You don't have to worry about any of that. Think about that too. Scentsy doesn't make us keep inventory. And they do that for a reason. They don't actually, Orville really harps on not keeping stock. Okay? Yep, you want some Tupperware knives? That's right. You're going to go get it from great grandma because that's what was happening. That's how they made money back then. It's been around for forever. People just got it twisted and they're uneducated. That's what it comes down to, okay? So you have to remember that it's really cool because it's something that people can start a business up with low startup costs. It's really a blessing because like most people have 20 bucks. Okay? And they can sit there and they can make way more than 20 bucks. I had someone join and her husband was like, I can't believe you joined it. That is a pyramid scheme. And I was like, well, it's not. And we talked about it. And she was like, he says he doesn't want to hear anything. I just have to prove to him I can make back the money I spent on my kit. She made double her first month. And she joined at the end of the month. She had a launch party and made back double. Like, you're able to do that because Scentsy's not a pyramid scheme, okay? So low startup costs, all right? And then a genuine direct sales company will give the quality products and services, but they also have research teams. They put work into seeing what is gonna sell, right? What is gonna help our consultants because they care about you. A pyramid scheme doesn't care about you. That's why there's no products. That's why you can make more money than the person that joins with you or under you, I guess. That's why they don't care. But quality direct sales companies will put in the research to see what is new and hot in the market. What are we going to make that's going to beat the competition? Why are our products better than the stuff you could buy at the store? Why are people choosing Scentsy? For what reason? Right? Because of the high quality, because it lasts, because it's amazing, because it smells fantastic, because there's always something new, which is amazing because most direct sales companies don't have that. I'm just going to throw that little caveat in there, okay? But something that's going to really help not just the consultants, but the consumer and their life be better. That's huge when it comes to direct sales and a good, solid direct sales company, okay? We make money off of selling products. That's what we do. That's what direct selling is. That's what that is. A pyramid scheme is only if you recruit. That's it. Only if you recruit. So you can literally come into Scentsy and say, I don't want a team, and you can still make really good money. You just have to put in the work, right? Because you're selling products. You don't have to have a team. You don't have to recruit ever if you don't want to. You can actually call Scentsy Consultant Support and say, I'd like to take a non-leadership role. And then no one will ever be able to even join your team, even by accident. You can do that and you can still make good money because it's not about recruit. That's not how that works. And I think Scentsy is the one, been a part of a few direct sales, y'all. But Scentsy is, I think, the one who's like, don't call it recruiting, you're sponsoring. You're sponsoring because you're helping people raise up, okay? You're helping people raise up. You are helping people to have the life that they want to have, whatever stage that is, with doing this business and having their own business. The cool thing about direct sales is it's your business, but you don't have to do it by yourself. That's what you have this team for. That's why we harp on team culture. You don't have to do it by yourself. So where other businesses are struggling and they're going through stuff and they're like, this is so hard. I have my own business and I'm selling stuff on Etsy or I'm doing whatever, right? We're like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. This is going crazy. I don't know what's going on. And you have Scentsy sisters or misters to text and to talk to and to put it on the team page if you're struggling so we can come together and help one another. You're not doing it by yourself. which is a huge benefit to being in a direct sales company, especially on a team like ours, because we love each other, okay? Direct sales do not ever preach get rich quick. We all know this business takes a lot of work. It takes effort. It's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight, right? It takes time to build your business, to build it to be the way you want it to be, right? It takes time. And that's what direct sales, they're very upfront about that. And we as consultants should be very, very upfront about that too, okay? If you're telling people you're going to get rich quick, that is a lie. That is not the case. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes a lot of work, you guys. It really does. And that's okay, because I would rather do a lot of work, put the time and effort in on my own time when I have the time, when I want to do it, right? Than have someone hovering over me telling me, no, you have to do it this way, and you're going to sit at this desk from 9 to 5 with all these stipulations and all these rules, right? And good luck. Like, that's not what I want. I would much rather have the freedom that I have to do the hard work and to put the work in, okay? A pyramid scheme is definitely going to be like, you're going to get rich really fast. That sounds sketchy for a reason. Like, hello? That's not okay, all right? Direct sales companies, especially like Scentsy, they care. We do. They care. We care on our team. This is why you guys get PRV cards in the mail. It's why you get promotion gifts, because we love you and we care. We want you to do well, right? It's the same with Scentsy. That's why we have incentives, right? We have incentives. Why? Well, okay, an incentive is super great. You have all the things, which, by the way, please try and shoot for the incentive, because I will tell you this, especially level 2 and 3, it gives you points to the next incentive, which is always a trip. So you want those points to go towards the next incentive so you can get the trip. If I had not hit level 3 of last year's incentive, sorry, this is like a squirrel, then I would not have gotten level 2 for the trip to the Broadmoor, which I'm going on next week with my husband. I wouldn't have hit it. So that's why it's really important to focus on the incentives, okay? But you have to remember too, like, the incentives are great for us and they help our business. But if you have someone join your team, right, and they do nothing, it doesn't help Scentsy. You know, even if they do a little bit, if they do something every 4 months, how does that really, in the grand scheme of things, help this big company? Those incentives are for us. They're for their consultants because they love us, because they're like, here's a trip for doing all of this hard work, right? And I think Jordan ended up with the trip and ended up with a payout bonus. Like, they're like, oh, here, just in case you don't want to go, here's money, because you worked so hard. They're going to give you something. They're not going to say, oh, good job, man. You did great. Thanks. No, they reward us, and they reward us big. It's why you get the little cards in the mail that say, you know, here you hit a lifetime PRV milestone from Scentsy, right? It's why you get these charms from Scentsy. That's a reason, because they love us. They really pour into their consultants. If you don't believe me, go search on the workstation for training, because pyramid schemes don't have training. Scentsy trains us. They have training for us. It's up to you. And you guys probably don't know this, but even as a director, Scentsy offers an accelerated leadership program. You get a certificate. Mine's over there somewhere. You get a certificate. It can go on your resume if you want it to. As a star director and superstar director, they give you an opportunity for a coaching certification. It goes on your resume. You get a certificate for it saying that you have achieved the coaching training. You get all these things from Scentsy. They pour into us. They even have it to where people from home office will call you. You can sign up. I mean, they give it, you don't have to take it, but they give it to you. They will call you and they will help coach you up in the things you're struggling with in your business when you become a star director and a superstar director. They wouldn't do that if it was a pyramid scheme. They wouldn't train us. They'd be like, well, thank you for your money. Good luck. Have a great time. Okay. But that's not how that works, right? So think about that, because direct sales should be putting in, I was going to say if you pick something, but you don't pick anything because y'all are Scentsy consultants. But they have customer support. They have consultant support. It's different. We don't have to wait on the phone with the customers. They're two different numbers, okay? So they do care about their consultants, not just customers who are spending money, okay? They care about your leadership, your development, your mentoring, all these things, okay? Super, super important. So also remember that pyramid schemes don't last. Those, because they're poor business models and they're illegal. So they don't last, right? There's no long time of them being around. There's no longevity in a pyramid scheme. Scentsy's been around for many, many, many years. Many years, and there's a reason, okay? Direct sales have a code of conduct and have values. Scentsy has 3 core values: simplicity, authenticity, and generosity. That's one of the things. So we had a call with Heidi and Orville, the star directors did, and they really poured into us. That's the other thing. You guys, when I hit director, Heidi commented on a post of mine and was like, "Congratulations for hitting director, Anya." I don't know her. She doesn't know me. I am nobody, right? But she commented. They really care. And that's something that the owners of Scentsy have really worked on, is just the care, the love, being kind, being there for us with all of our questions. When you hit director, there's an official director's page, and they answer literally all of our questions. They give us fun hints to things that we're not supposed to share with our team until they let us know we can, but they literally care, and they're there for us for everything. Everything, all the things, okay? So just make sure that you're understanding all of these reasons to why Scentsy is not a pyramid scheme, okay? Because it's super, super important that you know, and that people know too, if you are putting in the work, you can make more than your sponsor. That's not a thing in pyramid schemes, okay? This is literally direct selling, but it's network marketing. Every single thing in this world is network marketing. Every single thing. Think about when you find out that your kid has a certain teacher at school. What do? It's word of mouth, right? You're going to ask your friend who had that teacher, right, for their kid 2 years ago, "How did you like Mrs. So-and-so?" It's network marketing. They might not have meant to do it, but that's network marketing. And if that teacher has a bad rep, you're not going to do it, right? You're like, nope, You want the other teacher, okay? Everything is network marketing in our world, in our life. It just is. But not everybody has figured out how to get paid for it. And that's where we come in. And that's where we're like, "Thank you, I'll take that." I will take that and do what I want with it, because it's network marketing. That's exactly what it is. And that's why we talk about growing your network, loving on your customers, and taking care of them. Also, if it was a pyramid scheme, we wouldn't even do that. We'd be like, "Yep, don't even worry about thanking your customers." No, why? No, we love our customers. We love our customers. We treat them like gold, right? So think about all of those things, because network marketing, direct selling, network marketing is a part of direct selling, right? But direct selling is business made easy. It's made easy, and it's made at a low cost for the stay-at-home mom, for the person struggling that needs to make extra money, that could literally use an extra $50 a month to put food on the table, right? That's what it is. So we don't have to worry about stock. We don't have to worry about products. We don't have to worry about having a brick and mortar store or paying rent to a building to hold our stuff, right? I mean, you live in it, yes. But even that, if you have a room where you do your work, that's a tax write-off. So, I mean, there's that. All of these things matter, okay? They're super important, because I don't want to say people are fools. They're just uneducated is what it comes down to. People are uneducated. They think they know something. They've heard it said. They never did their own research, and now they're putting it out there into the world to knock what you do. I don't have time for that. So if you're going to call my business a pyramid scheme, you can leave my Facebook. That's your choice. You don't have to support me. That's fine. But don't sit here and call my business a pyramid scheme, because it's not the truth. It's not the truth. And I know the difference Scentsy's made in my life. I know how it's doing it for other people and changing their lives. It's amazing to watch, and I love it. And I don't have time for that. I don't have time for the ignorance. I don't have time for the lies. I don't have time for it. I really don't. So I want you guys to be educated and to know the truth, so that you can put the truth out there too. And even right now, today's a really good day, now that I'm thinking about it, to put the truth out there, and then put the join special up afterwards. But talk about it in your stories. Be honest about it. Let people ask you questions if they have them. Do your research. Look it up. Tell them why they're wrong. All of these things, okay? And yes, you know what, Brittany, you're absolutely right. Some people have been in other MLMs that have really, really, really bad business models and really bad compensation plans. But also they should have done their research. My husband and I, we should have done our research. We should have looked, and we should have known, right? Don't just join something without knowing something. Look it up. Learn for yourself. That's the homeschool mom in me screams. This is why we ask questions. This is why we do the research. This is why we don't just take things for face value that everybody else says, because that's how we start believing lies. Right? That's how you have to think for yourself. You've got to think for yourself. So, yes, other people have dealt with those things and that really sucks, but like, that's not Scentsy's fault. That's not my fault as I'm over here running my own business and doing bomb things. That is something that they should have taken accountability for. You got to join the right groups. Research. We all learn. Sometimes we learn the hard way, right? And it's just like people. Just because there's one bad person doesn't make that whole group of people bad. It's the same thing when it comes to MLM businesses. Same thing. So I hope you guys feel a little more prepared to deal with crazies, people who don't do their research. Okay? I hope you feel a bit prepared. If not, ask me any and all questions. Feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll check back just to see and answer you guys. But I love y'all, and I hope you guys have a great day. It was good seeing you guys again. I feel like I miss you. Oh, I love you guys. Bye.